Hello, good evening, happy Friday. I will give you guys a few minutes to jump on. Welcome to episode 22. It's 22. I can't believe it's episode 22. Welcome to the home front. I come to you every day, except for Sundays, and give you a little bit of information about real estate. What's up, DJ? Thanks for joining. Make sure you let me know that you're on. Say something so I can give you a shout out. Please hit the like button, love button, or share this out so you can share it with a friend. Don't be selfish with the information that I provide. You never know who's going to benefit from watching. So please share it out. I will definitely give you a shout out, and I really, really appreciate you sharing. So tonight we're going to talk about what is rent to own. This is a question I get quite frequently. People say, do you have anything that we can rent to own? Well, first let me explain to you exactly what that is. Rent to own is also called rent with an option to buy. So a lot of people think, as renters, they think they don't have enough money saved to actually purchase a property. So what they want to do is they think that the rent to own is a better option. Well, I like to explain exactly what that is so you can understand how it works, because a lot of people don't realize that you actually need to have cash when you do a rent-to-own option. It is basically you're leasing a property, and at the end of the lease you have an option to purchase it. Now, you've set a predetermined price at the beginning of your lease, and renters think a lot of times they don't have enough money saved for home ownership, like I mentioned. So the things that you need to take into consideration are going to be your sales price. You set that at the beginning of the lease, like I said. You're going to need to get a home inspection if you're going to enter into this agreement. You want to confirm the liens on the property. You want to make sure there's no unpaid taxes or unpaid contractor's liens. You also want to spell out your exit clause, meaning if you choose not to purchase the property, how is it going to work? You also want to ensure, we already talked about ensuring all the payments are up to date on the property. And this is important because you don't want to enter into a home that is not been paid for. There may be a foreclosure forthcoming, or the taxes are unpaid, and then when you do go to purchase the property, it's going to be on you to pay all that off. So when you enter into this type of agreement, the maintenance usually becomes the responsibility of the tenant, because you're still a tenant until you actually exercise that option. So typically they'll do a lease with an option for between 1 to 3 years. You kind of have some time to determine if that's the property that you actually want to purchase. And then what they do is, what you put down is what's called consideration. Usually if you're writing a contract to purchase the property, you'll put down an earnest money deposit, and they call it a consideration. That's usually going to be between 2.5% to 7% of the purchase price. So that's where I say that you need cash, because you need to put that down. It's a non-refundable deposit. It's not a security deposit, but it's non-refundable, and it's held by the owner of the property. If you do exercise your option to buy at the end of your term, that becomes equity in your property. You can also negotiate a part of your rent going towards your purchase price. But again, if you decide at the end of your lease term that you don't want to purchase, that money is gone. It's completely gone. So I always tell people when they want to enter into something like that, or they're considering it, if you do, there are benefits to you, but if you do enter into that, there's a possibility if you decide not to purchase that property, that money is gone. So you don't necessarily have to do that, but you do need to come up with a significant amount out of pocket. So for example, if you're purchasing a property for $215,000 and you put down $6,000 for your option consideration, that is going to either roll over to equity or it's gone, depending on what you decide to do. Now, if you know that you're looking at a property as if this is going to be your long-term home for a while and you plan on staying there and not moving, the rent with an option to buy may be a better choice for you. But don't rush into it and think, I just don't have enough cash, because you do need cash. And there are also loans that have zero to low, no money down. So those are options. They are still out there, and you won't have to come out of your pocket with a lot of cash. So if you just have some credit things you need to work out, I always say look at that first before you actually make a move. Take your time, do your due diligence, and make the right decision that's going to work best for you. I don't like to have my clients rush into anything or feel like they don't have any options, because there are a ton of options out there, and you don't have to just jump into something. What's up, J-Rock? Thanks for joining. But if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to me. I'm on all the social mediums, Twitter, Snapchat, Instagram, obviously Facebook. I would love to help you with any questions that you have that are real estate related. And again, it's greatly appreciated if you share this out. I come to you every day to try and bring a value to you, to try and help you with your real estate questions, or just be there to help educate you. So if you have anything you want assistance with or I can help with, please don't hesitate to reach out to me. And again, thanks for watching, and I will see you guys tomorrow.